Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Makayla, and lately I have just been grinding through some spiritual videos, starting with a video all about the paranormal experiences that my family and I went through in our lifetime, mysterious, unexplainable things that had happened. I will link that video down below. Then moving on to all the times that I had been psychic, starting with my intuition and all the moments where my thoughts predicted the future, following into the second video about all the dreams I've had growing up that turned out to be visions and came true later on. I'll link those videos down below for you as well. Going off of the dream video, I just uploaded a video all about common dreams, common anxiety dreams, what they mean, and what certain dreams that you have represent and signify in your life. I hope that you'll check out that video because I put a lot of hard work into it, and I think it could really help if you have certain dreams, maybe repetitive dreams, and you're not really sure what they mean. Comment down below as well if you have other dreams that I didn't discuss that you would like me to interpret as well. Leading to this video that you're watching right now, which is my full crystal collection. Typically, I've had all my crystals out on this table for the background of videos, but I put them all in separate little piles to show off in this video. I mean, besides the two that I'm wearing, but crystals are super important to me in my life. My apartment is covered in them. They've really helped me. They helped heal. In case you did not know, a big reason why so many people own crystals, invest in crystals, manifest crystals, meditate with crystals is because crystals, like a lot of things in life, carry energy. They emit energy. They can transmit it. We ourselves carry energy as well, so energy from crystals that carry energy can absorb, transform, amplify, and emit their own energy onto us. And the vibrations that crystals give off can be super healing and help with so many different things in your life. Healing crystals have been used for thousands of years, dating back to ancient civilizations such as Egyptians and Aztecs. And as we all know, Egyptians and Aztecs were crazy smart. I mean, they came up with the calendar that we use, and the Egyptians somehow were able to build massive pyramids and trapdoors for the dead and all of that. So it is crazy smart stuff. Usually people connect with a certain crystal or two and they feel really drawn to it. Listen to that intuition, because every single crystal symbolizes something different and can help with a different part of your body or mind and chakras. I've mentioned this a few times in recent videos, but I cleanse chakras, I cleanse my own chakras, and you use crystals to cleanse chakras, and it really does help. So if you want a video all about that, maybe I can make that as well. So comment down below if that's something you're interested in. But growing up, the one crystal that I was always drawn to was the amethyst. Even before I knew what it really meant, the color, the feeling it made me feel, just so many things, I realized I would always pick out the amethyst when I was choosing crystals, or I would just somehow find myself in ownership of amethyst gemstones. In fact, the necklace that I'm wearing is an amethyst, and the color of my nails, if you remember when I first started making YouTube videos, if you're a real OG, for like 3 years of my life, I only painted my nails one color. It was like a uniform, you know, how David Dobrik only wears black. I only painted my fingernails this amethyst purple for years, and I think it really had to do with the amethyst gemstone and what it signifies. And this might sound weird, and I know some people have their own opinions, but amethyst is like one of my favorite names for a baby girl too, and then we could call her Emmy. Like, oh, how cute. And then once I realized what amethyst represents, what it means, what it can help you develop, and the healing properties of it, it made so much sense as to why I was so drawn to it. Some other crystals that I also feel really drawn to, if you're curious, are the rose quartz, clear quartz, tiger's eye, and the moonstone. So we'll get into what all of those mean once I show you my crystals. And if you're curious what type of crystal or gemstone that you're most drawn to, maybe this video will help. Of course, before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it does help. Comment down below and subscribe. We really are like one big family with lots of love to go around. It's never too late to join. All you have to do is hit subscribe. Also, don't forget to click the bell because this notifies you every time I upload a new video, and I always shout out the first comment on my social media, so be sure to be following me on that as well. With all that being said though, let's get right on into my crystal collection. It would only be fair to start with my amethyst. So, as I did point out, I typically always wear this amethyst necklace. I have another amethyst necklace right here that I also wear. This one was handmade in Thailand, which I find super important to me because I'm part Thai and part of my family comes from Thailand, so I feel like at home with this. Right here is my biggest amethyst crystal. As you can tell, the amethyst is light purple and it really sparkles. Here's a similar size one. This is what the back looks like. I have another amethyst, two smaller amethysts, and then I even have another amethyst as a keychain on my keys, which I really should get, but I don't want to go grab right now. So these are all of my amethysts. I definitely have the most amethysts out of all my crystals because it's what I'm drawn to, and I feel like it's my crystal. Like, this is the one for me. It definitely chose me. So the amethyst is a huge spiritual stone. It has a lot to do with intuition and using your third eye. It can help with meditation. It's clearly a very powerful stone. Like I said, it's a great stone for intuition and your third eye and really honing in on your your psychic abilities. I also believe that this is why sometimes my intuition comes so strong as if it's in waves because of the vibrations that your crystals give off. Amethysts provide clarity and enhancing conscious perception and understanding. This crystal is known as a gift from above that sings to the soul and blesses you with deep understanding, meditation, spiritual wisdom, and higher healing. It's also said to open the gates, meet your spirit guides, develop psychic and clairvoyant abilities, and overall just a super powerful crystal. Holding this much amethyst alone, this is going to sound kind of weird if you're into this stuff, but I literally feel a buzz on my third eye. Maybe it's all in my head. I assume anyone watching also is a believer, so you can definitely relate to what I'm talking about. These are all my amethysts. The second crystal that I've always been super drawn to is the rose quartz. I have this huge rose quartz right here. Then I have a medium-sized rose quartz as well. And then I have a tiny little rose quartz. I keep the largest one in my room close to me when I sleep. The second largest one is in the living room. And then this small one I often keep in my pocket as well. The rose quartz is known as the love crystal, which was a big reason why I initially was so drawn to it. However, it doesn't necessarily mean like romantic love. Yes, the rose quartz is the ultimate love stone, but it can more so help with love where you need it, whether this is self-love, love from a family member, friends, just overall love in your life. And it often is like unexpected love. So it attunes to unconditional love, self-love, and the love of others. It's also a heart chakra stone, so it can help cleanse your heart chakra if it's blocked. It's good for balancing relationships and appreciating beauty in your life. I'll often meditate with this stone or keep it near me, and in college I used to carry this little guy in my pocket. It's something that I like to keep near me because it makes me feel loved and safe, and it is just a reminder that you are loved. The rose quartz crystal, if you use this to meditate, it can bring love into your life. Back in 2015, Desperate Makayla tried to get this to work as like a love spell, and you are definitely advised not to do this. I've done one love spell in my lifetime and it was a big mistake. They all say it is. You can't make someone love you. This is like the biggest universal like allegory, like lesson from all these tales that you've heard growing up about people that have tried to make someone fall in love with you, because it's such a pure emotion. You just can't fake it. They'll be under, it won't work. So it did backfire, and I don't recommend doing love spells, but you can use rocks like the rose quartz to help bring love into your life and the universe in ways where you might not even expect it or realize you need it. The universe will bring you what you need. So yeah, I really love the rose quartz. It's like one of my favorites. Next, we have a recent discovery for me in the crystal world, and that is fluorite. So my mom actually got me this fluorite gemstone from Colorado when she went there. I really love it because it's so pure, and it was like discovered in Colorado. It's not like mass produced like some of the crystals that you can purchase from Urban Outfitters and stores like that. It came with this little note, so I'm going to start with what this note says about fluorite, and then I'll talk more about other stuff that I believe it means. But fluorite heightens your intuition. It can help maintain an unbiased impartiality when decisions need to be made by reducing one's emotional involvement in a situation. It encourages us to peacefully see both sides of any situation. Sounds a lot like an Aquarius with the whole removing yourself emotionally from the situation, because Aquariuses do that a lot, and Aquarius is my moon sign. I really like it. It's one of my more recent like crystal discoveries that I connect and vibe with. It's a highly stabilizing and protective stone, useful for grounding and harmonizing your spiritual energy. It also increases your intuitive abilities like the amethyst, which is probably why I'm feeling kind of drawn to it recently. It also links the human mind to universal consciousness and helps develop a connection to the spirit. Yeah. Overall, a super helpful stone, and I love the color, so thanks, Mom. Next, we have another favorite. I mean, all of these are my favorites, that's why I own them, but I've used these a ton too, and I've carried these in my pockets, and I felt it work. But we have my two citrine crystals. These are very, very beautiful because they're white with a little hint of amber and gold, and in sunlight, they really do shine. It's beautiful. This one almost reminds me of like a tiger tooth too. These are the citrines. They're super, super lucky and helpful to have. It's an energizing stone that provides happiness, courage, strength, hope, and warmth. It's also said to hold the energy of the sun, which might be a reason why in sunlight it sparkles and looks so beautiful. This crystal can help enhance self-esteem, self-expression, and creativity. It's a powerful and cleansing, revitalizing stone that is said to help awaken the body, mind, and soul. Healing properties include digestion, heart, infections, circulations, and even hormones. Next we have the tiger eye, this little baby, as well as this bottle of tiger eye. This is so beautiful and gold, and again in sunlight it really does just light up. Even though I don't have a lot of tiger eye, it's a big reason why I bought this little bottle of tiger eye, because it's just, yeah. Oh, okay. Tiger eye, based on its name, as you can tell, it provides fierce focus and primal power like a tiger. It can help shift your outlook and provide deeper understanding for the self. And I just can't get over how this really does look like a tiger's eye. Oh, this is such a pure one, but the clear quartz. So I have the clear quartz in this really big exposed geode. As you can see, the inside has all the pretty crystals. And then the pendulum that isn't cursed and isn't haunted. Watch my paranormal video to learn more, but the one that I didn't mess up on and caused to be cursed is this beautiful clear quartz crystal pendant. It's already circulating in a circle. Here, I'll show you the top of my hand so you don't think I'm doing it. My chakras are cleansed. I feel open. I'm at peace. So I have 2 clear crystal quartz, and these are such a pure illuminifying crystal. A clear quartz will bring clarity to the mind. It's a universal healer that provides balance and harmony. It's a good stone to use manifestation on as well as to meditate to. If you're looking for a good starter crystal, I definitely recommend the clear quartz just for its purifying, illuminating, like manifestation abilities, because it is pretty universal in that sense. But these are my 2 clear quartz and I love them dearly. Oh my god, I forgot to show you, but I have one more amethyst, and this is also from Colorado, I believe, that my mom got for me when she went. So you can see the beautiful amethysts inside. Yeah, I love this one because it's just in such a pure form. So heavenly. How did they get here? It really is a miracle that this lives inside of a rock. But yeah, okay, I forgot to show that with all my other amethysts. Ooh, this one's good. Next we have Moonstone. I love Moonstone. I used to have a lot of it. I also got a little bottle of it a few years ago. And as you can see, don't mind my band-aid, but as you can see, it's almost gone. I've used a lot of it before for different forms of meditation and spells, and I lost the cork to it even, so I'm trying really hard to just keep it safe. Moonstones are super tender stones that are believed to bring lovers together. I have always been super drawn to the moonstone and the moon itself. I mean, I have it tattooed on my hand. Growing up, like, the moon is what I would talk to at night. I remember walking home from school and telling the moon on the way to my car about my day. The moon is what brought me peace, and it gave me hope, and it was always there for me. It's what I would like pray to when I was little. So moon is super important to me. The moonstone is also believed to be a magic stone that can help connect you to your divine feminine and inner goddess. Since the moon is female, it's also believed that the moonstone can unlock energy that the moon gives off to us down here on Earth. The only reason we have waves in the ocean is because of the energy from the moon, and the moon directly affects water here on Earth. We are made up of mostly water, so of course the moon is going to affect us. I mean, the moon itself is a 28-day cycle. Most women, or at least we're supposed to have 28-day cycles. So typically we should get our periods on a full moon. The word lunatic comes from the moon itself. The word luna, which means moon, is in the word lunatic, meaning a crazy person, because people used to believe that lunatics would come out on a full moon and they would just be crazy. And then of course with women and getting our periods on a full moon, it plays into that as well. That's why I'm always so happy when my body is like linked to the moon, because it means that I'm close to Mother Nature. I just feel really connected to Mother Earth when that happens, because I feel like my cycle, yeah, everything's connected. I just went on a huge tangent, but that's a little story and why I love the moon so much. I truly believe that the moon has an effect on us, so why not believe in moonstone, you know? Next, I have these 2 blue stones, and I don't use them as much because I was never really drawn to them. I believe this one is a blue lace agate and this one is an angelite. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Like I said, I don't know much about these 2 because I was never really drawn to them, but I did purchase them a few years ago. The blue lace agate is said to help with purification and communication, so there's that. And then the angelite, if that's how you say it, sorry if I mispronounce it, I'm not an expert on this one. It's believed to be heavenly, said to summon the angels and earth angels, such as the angel of a parking space. I used to pray to this angel a ton in college to help get a parking space when I'd go to community college, because there was never any parking. But it's a super high energy stone with a lot of celestial power. As you can tell, if you look really closely, you can see it does resemble a sky full of stars, which is why I think it is super heavenly and got its name. It's very beautiful. The penultimate stone that I have is aventurine or aventurine. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this one either, but this is supposed to be the stone of luck. In fact, the Latin root of this word means chance. It's known to be one of the luckiest stones, and it's just this little green guy. I would often in college carry this in my pocket, but that's basically all I have on the stone. Is it's super, super lucky. And yeah, it's like a little good luck charm. Funny how it's green too, just like four-leaf clovers and all that. Last but not least, the final stone in my crystal collection is this little baby. I do not know how to pronounce this, so comment down below to correct me, but please be kind. It's the hematite? Hematite. That sounds right. Hematite. This is a super energizing and revitalizing stone. It's known to be super protective and can help protect, energize, and revitalize the body. For the mind, it promotes optimism, courage, self-esteem, and willpower, helping to magnetize what you truly want. This stone dissolves negativity. It can help with circulatory problems, increase iron, flow of oxygen, and ease leg cramps. So it's a super helpful stone, and it's super, super heavy because it's basically one big magnet. Small but mighty. Those are all the crystals that I own. I hope that you enjoyed this video and maybe even learned something. Comment down below what crystals you've always felt really drawn to, if you also practice crystals, and what you typically use them for. I like to use my crystals for meditation, chakras, and just overall to feel more at peace with myself. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys real soon with my next video. Bye! Aventurine or aventurine?
Aventurine.